Paul Heaton, ladies and gents. Right, this is going to be another quick one. And for a change, I'm going to praise somebody again. I'm not going to knock him. And this man deserves it. If you'd have asked me in the past did I like Paul Heaton, I'd have said probably not particularly. Do I know a lot of his songs? Probably more than I think, but not particularly. Do I like him now? I do. I like him a lot. And why do I like him a lot? Oh, by the way, I'll just take it down a bit. I don't re-record things. I'm re-recording this one. Reason why? Oh, I'll tell you why. For the first half, I'm calling him Paul Heaton. And for the second half, I've decided he's called Paul Abbott. Why? I don't know. I thought, where did that come from? Then I realised he's got a partner called Jackie Abbott, hasn't he? So I just changed his name. I am thick sometimes, I really am. Yeah, Paul Heaton. Right. I seen him on Sky Arts a year or two ago. Bit of a documentary, and he did 3 or 4 songs, sung them live in a studio. Fantastic. What a voice. Brilliant. Seen him on YouTube about 6 months ago. I think, if memory serves, I think he was at the Virgin Breakfast Show with Chris Evans, and he did one in like the piano room there, or whatever they call it there. Again, brilliant, and I thought, my God, this guy's got a voice. This guy has got a voice. He's always been good on the radio, but I thought, doing it live, he's one of the better ones out there. Really good. After me mentioning Boy George and his lack of voice early on, the earlier one, Paul Heaton's the other way, his voice is absolutely velvet, it's brilliant. But there's a couple of reasons to bring him up, to be honest with you. I mean, firstly, I think he's done a neighbourhood or weekender or something like that over the weekend, and his old sparring partner, Jackie Abbott, took ill. So he's done it with another young lady. I think it's somebody that he's not sung regularly with in the past, maybe not at all. So I thought, what a trooper. The show must go on and all that. Love that. I believe he was very good. I've read he was very good, but I've not spoken to anybody that's seen him yet. But I will, don't worry. But the real reason I want to mention him is, and you may have read this 2 or 3 years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago, he either did something like a 40th anniversary tour or something, or maybe it was that he'd reached 60, because he's just turned 60, like myself, viewers like myself. And what he did was he went to, say, 40 venues over the country. Might be more, might be less. The amount doesn't matter. And if a memory serves, what he did was every town he went to, he picked one pub in that town, either a pub that he played in on his way up, or it might have been a pub that he had a drink in, whatever it may have been. And he put a grand behind every bar. And I thought, what a star. Who does that? Number one, who thinks of that? But number two, who actually does it? He didn't have to do it. He could have kept his 40 grand or whatever it may have been and kept it to himself. And I thought, what a guy. The reason I'm bringing this story up now is I've read something on it today. When he did this concert over the weekend in Warrington, that's in Cheshire, used to be Lancashire, now it's called Cheshire. When he did this concert over the weekend, word gets to me that he put money again behind 3 bars in Warrington, and he also put money behind a bar as you go into the concert venue, I believe there's a bar there as you go in, and for the early people getting there that were going to watch some of the early acts, he was going to give them a free drink on him. And I thought, what a guy. Nobody needs to do that. But he did. And I loved it. And I love it about him. And I'm telling you now, Paul Heaton. And then he said, Abbott again. Right, Paul Heaton. In the next couple of years, I'm going to make it my business to come and see you. I don't know where it's going to be, but I'm going to come and see you. You deserve it. I like people like you. People that look after the fans. There's very few out there that do it. You did. You do. And it's ass off to you. I'd tip me hat if I had one, but I ain't got one, so it's a thumbs up from me. Okay? If I was called Len, you'd get a 10 from Len, I'm telling you now.